Hey guys, DevStream 38 was today. We got a decent amount of information, and you know what that means. It's time for me to review exactly what was covered in DevStream 38. So let's get right into this. First of all, today's guest was Vladimir Hynek. I think his name is pronounced. I'm sorry, sir, if that's not how you pronounce your name. I tried, I'm sorry. But a lot of this stream's information was focused around 8.1, as was really expected, seeing as the 8.1 teaser trailer came out right before the stream. What they covered in 8.1 has been basically covered already by the partners and myself. So I'm not going to spend any time recapping all of that information because I've already covered it in my 8.1 video, or you've already seen it in other partners' 8.1 videos. But I will be covering what new information we got. So first of all, we got a release date confirmed for 8.1, and then it will be coming out in 1 week from today on June 30th. This is a bit earlier than the original predicted date of July the 8th or July the 15th, as they originally said early July, but I will take it. I'll take an earlier day any day of the week. We also got some more information about exactly how these past seasons will be working. So first of all, if you already bought a past season when it was out, you will not need to buy the legacy season version of the season. So for example, if you played during season 1, you bought the battle pass back then, you will not need to pay 330 crowns for the legacy season version to get all those juicy benefits. Also, if you already own a plan that is inside the battle pass, so let's say, we get the battle pass that has the M249 plan, you already have the M249 plan, then that plan will be replaced with a crate. So you won't be getting double plans that you already own, just so that way there's no redundancy here. Especially this is important considering the fact Season 1's plans have been in the loot pool of crates for quite some time, so it's quite a high chance that you have all of the plans from Season 1. Continuing on from there, plans, as we've just been talking about, will still be coming to crates even with legacy seasons. So if you don't buy the legacy seasons and you don't want to bother with any of that, you will still be able to get the plans through crates. So there's really no reason to worry about that. We also got some information about how XP boosters will be working. XP boosters will apply to both the regular season and the legacy season. So let's say you're at, tier 50 in the regular battle pass and you get a 50% boost. I don't know what the exact number is right now, but if you do get that, then that 50% boost will be applied to the legacy season as well. They also answered some questions regarding future legacy seasons. First couple seasons that will be added will most likely be done in chronological order. But as Pyreet said in the last dev stream, it is very likely the community will be the ones who decide how this works in the end, no matter what. And that we most likely will probably be able to vote on which legacy season we wish to see next. And they also said they don't really know what their plans are regarding this. They don't know if every season will become a legacy season, maybe some won't. They really don't know what they're going to do with this, and they want to hear a lot of community feedback regarding it. So moving a bit away from legacy seasons, let's move on to 8.1 as a whole. 8.1, they gave us one little bit of piece of information regarding shooting range challenges. I mentioned them briefly in my video, in that they added some new ones. Well, they also adjusted some existing ones to make them physically possible, since apparently a couple challenges weren't physically possible. So now you should be able to get gold in every single challenge if you are good enough. Also, they clarified about the consumable change. A lot of people were a little bit upset about 8.1's consumable change. I mean, a lot of people are upset about 8.1 as a whole, who are, those HBAR-SG, consumable spammers, the people the update is being made to counter. And the devs clarified that the nerfs were not just done for dupers, but to ensure Vigor is being played like how it was designed to be played. Detector was originally designed to help locate people when you already had an idea about where they were and just kind of help triangulate them. They were never designed to be able to use to hunt people, and that was the dev statement, not mine. I mean, that is basically what I thought they would be saying. I'm in full support of the 8.1 changes personally, and it's mainly because of stuff like this where it's just like, portables and armor should never have been changing gameplay in the first place, and the devs have finally realized that they were, and have finally taken action on this regard. We also got information that the PlayStation leaderboard is finally fixed. Moving on from there, moving on to what we're looking at for the future, they stated they'd have no plans to add any group shelters. They said it would take a lot of programming and it would be a lot of work. They might talk about starting some work on it, but even if they were to decide today, we would not see it for quite a few seasons. Moving on from there, they've been thinking about plans on how to fix melee and other lesser used items in the game to make them more usable. This is a big good thing to hear if you're a shotgun fan or you're a bolt action fan, as we could be seeing some buffs in those directions, especially with the nerfs on the H-bar SG-1. It's now proof that the devs are willing to move the meta around. So I would expect a lot of buffs in the next couple updates onto the weaker and lesser used weapons. A side tangent was started by a commenter who mentioned that scarecrows are broken. The devs stated that they are broken and that he's working on them and that maybe they're broken because guns get changed. He also said they are slightly off, which I think is the understatement of a century. Those things are the most broken thing in the game. Like, scarecrows are just unbelievably broken. But they also stated that they think they removed the tooltip that says that scarecrows have the same HP as an Outlander, which is, I guess that's a good step in the right direction. It's admitting that it's broken as all hell. But, I don't really think we'll be seeing scarecrows fixed anytime soon. But it's not a huge deal, seeing as consumables are, as scarecrows are not the most important thing in the game. But there was a joke mentioned that maybe they could add armor to a scarecrow. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. And I'd be all for it. I don't know what its purpose would be at all, but I would laugh my ass off, and I would love to see it. Finally, we got to mention that a lot of this stream was about community building. It wasn't really all information focused. As they continued the pattern of giving away some crowns, they talked about how they want to do some double XP weekends, and they kept promoting the survey that they want all players to take. It's basically a little thing they're putting on the devs' Twitter to try to understand their player base better. And apparently, if enough people fill it out, they will give every single player a cosmetic gift from the devs. But that's all for this dev stream. Not the biggest one, but it was a nice little community building one and gave us a little bit of clarity regarding 8.1 that us partners were unable to give. But hopefully, I'm thinking we might see a dev stream number 39 on June 30th with the new season. And I'm curious what will be covered then regarding the future of the game. Till then, this has been Crystal Beast, and I'll see you all next time.